Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kelsey and thank you so much for joining me today. Today I have my January Boxycharm unboxing. As well, at the end of the video, I'll be doing my December Luxe Box recap. So I'll tell you a little bit about how the products have been working for me. So if you haven't heard of Boxycharm, which I'm sure by this point I feel like everyone has heard of Boxycharm, it is $21 a month and it's a monthly subscription. And this little package comes to you every single month. Now, I typically get mine between like the 10th and the 15th or so. I have gotten it later than that. Sometimes I get it earlier, but typically kind of right around the middle of the month. And I love Boxycharm. Now, I don't have like a ton to compare it to. I've only ever had Ipsy and Boxycharm. And Boxycharm is such an incredible deal. You get 4 to 5 full-size products every single month, and it's only $21, and usually the box is worth like $120 or so or more. They also have the Boxycharm Luxe Box, which I'll be showing you the December Luxe Box at the end of this video, and that is an additional like upgrade to your account that you get it every 3 months, so like once a quarter. And that's an additional $28, so it ends up making it like $50 for that month. I received the September and the December Luxe Box. I did decide to cancel my membership going into this next year. It's just, I have a lot of makeup and I need to stop buying so much makeup. And I felt like during the months that they had the Luxe Box, the stuff that I was like really interested in was still in the regular boxes. And so I'm just gonna stick with the regular boxes now, my personal choice. I did enjoy the Luxe Box. I got some great skincare. But I'm just gonna stick with the regular box. But without further ado, let's just jump into this box. It's been a long intro. So the theme for this month is boxy and chill, which is really cute. Let's start with the least exciting thing. This is a retractable eyeliner from Luxe. It's just like a black liner. I feel like I did see a few people open this and they got like a different color. And I feel like I would have liked that a little bit better, honestly. I really just don't ever use black liners like this. If I'm gonna use a black liner, it's gonna be like a liquid liner, and this is not that. But I am gonna open it. I have one other like retractable liner in my collection right now. It's from Clinique, and I'm not a huge fan of it, and so I might replace it with this one. But again, I like never ever use that kind of liner. So this is what it looks like out of the package. I've never used anything from Luxe either, and this does say it's a black Ultra Luxe Longwear eye pencil. And I do think this was specially formulated for Boxycharm. But let's see a little swatch. I mean, it's fine, I guess. It's nothing like great. Yeah, this was a launch exclusive to Boxycharm, which is sometimes not a great thing when it comes to the products that you get in your box, but they do say that this retails for $19, which I feel like is kind of steep for like an eyeliner like this. Now let's move on to the next product, which I'm pretty excited for. This is from Ofra, and it's the Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick, and it's in the shade Havana Nights. This is a beautiful color. I am a huge fan of this. This is definitely a different color than like a lot of the lip products I've received in my Boxycharm in the past. I have only tried Ofra liquid lipsticks once. I got one a while back in an Ipsy and I did really enjoy the formula, but I wasn't so hot on the color. It was like a pinky purple kind of color, and this is really pretty. It's like a dark berry or like a really deep red, and that is definitely a color I would wear. But like I said, I did really enjoy the Ofra liquid lipstick formula. I'm so happy with the new packaging. I think it looks super cute, so I'm really excited to give this a shot. Next is another product I'm so excited for. This is from Briogeo, and it's the Don't Despair Repair Leave-In Conditioner. Oh, Strength and Moisture Leave-In Mask. Sorry. Visibly repairs and strengthens damaged hair and split ends, enhancing the hair's resiliency, shine, softness, and hydration. This leave-in mask spray is suitable for all hair textures and is perfect for those with very dry, damaged, and or chemically treated hair. I think you just spray throughout freshly washed and damp hair, with focus on the mid-length and ends, comb through, and do not rinse out. Air or blow dry, and style hair as usual. So that kind of just seems like a normal, like, spray-in product that you would use. I wonder if this is gonna be kind of like a milky consistency. Kind of is, if you can see it on my palm there. It's a little milky. I'll have to experiment with this, but I have tried a few Briogeo products in the past and I really, really enjoy them. I've tried the Don't Despair Repair Leave-In Conditioner and that was awesome. Or like deep conditioning mask, I guess it was. That was great. I've also tried the Rosarco like leave-in conditioner spray as well, and that was really, really nice. Now I am really excited. I know this isn't like their full size. This is 2 ounces, so this is like a deluxe size, but I'm traveling later this month and I love a good travel size styling product, especially when I'm not checking a bag. But honestly, like hair products, I go through so slow anyways, just because I don't wash my hair very often and my hair is really fine and short, and so this is a good size for me. I'm excited for this, like really excited actually. Now, this is just a good box. I'm excited for this too. This is from Tarte and it's the Rainforest of the Sea Volume 3 eyeshadow palette. I remember the month before I started getting Boxycharm, which I think was August of 2017, they did a Rainforest of the Sea Tarte palette, and I feel like I've seen all over social media that it's different. That was like the number 2 or something, and this time they were doing a bunch of different options. So this is what mine looks like. Super cute. But so that box was like the first box that I wanted. I had signed up at like the end of July, I think. I ended up having to wait till September, but we're okay, Boxycharm. I still love you. This is what the palette looks like. So cute. I love the little like scales on here. And this is a very neutral palette. 7 shimmers. Where's the matte color? You can't even tell. This one's like a satin, like not even totally matte, and the others are kind of like shimmers. But recently I've actually really been enjoying a shimmer shadow. I just like put it all over my lid and then maybe just blend something into the crease, maybe not. Or I can kind of go in and use another palette and kind of like deepen it up. But I've actually been really liking like a smoky metallic eye recently. You can't tell today because I have like just one product on my eyes and it's not very dark or smoky, but it is sparkly. I'm gonna swatch a few of these though. I'm gonna swatch this darkest shade, which is Malibu, which is kind of like a purpley tone. This shade here, which is Heat Wave. This shade here is kind of calling my name Jewel. And let's go Escape, this light toned here. So there's a few of them swatched on my hand. They are really nice. I have one other Tarte palette. It's the Tarte Tartist in Bloom palette, and I love that palette. The shimmers are absolutely beautiful, so that's what I'm kind of hoping these will be like. They're not anything too intense or like extreme, but they're just really easy to work with and they do last on the eyes well, so I'm hoping that these will be similar, but those are really pretty. I like that one. I'm not a huge fan of this like gold color, but the other ones I do like as well, so I'm excited to give those a shot. The last item in the box is some skincare, which I have been loving skincare in Boxycharm recently, all about it. These are from Tatcha and it's the Luminous Dewy Skin Mask. I've never tried anything from Tatcha, but I'm very excited to give these a shot. I feel like I've heard really good things about these, not only like here on YouTube, but like in real life. I feel like I have friends that use these and really like it, so I'm excited to give these a try. Oh, I didn't give the prices on everything else. So these Tatcha masks are $24 for the 2-pack. The Briogeo Moisture Leave-In Mask thing was $16. The Ofra Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick was $20. And the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Volume 3 was $36. So that brings it to a total of, I want to do this in my head for some reason. Like I don't feel like pulling my phone out of my pocket and doing math. I'm just gonna do it in my head real quick. So this was a $115 value, which I said at the beginning of the video, it's usually over $120, but this is a really good box. I'm really excited about this. So we've got the Tatcha masks, the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Volume 3 palette, that Ofra Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick in Havana Nights, the Don't Despair Repair Leave-In Mask from Briogeo, and then the one bummer was like the Starlux eye pencil. But overall, great box. I'm holding things really weird, but really good box. I'm excited to give this one a try. Every month I do a Boxycharm recap video where I come back after I've been trying all these products for like a month and I tell you what I've been thinking about them. So if you want to hear more about any of these products, make sure to tune in to next month's Boxycharm unboxing because I'll be doing a recap there. But for now, let's take a look at December's Boxy Luxe and I'll tell you what I've been thinking about these things. So first, this isn't actually it, this is just the box. We had this body wash infused buffer from Spongelle or Spongelle, I don't know. I'm like so on this. So I have it in my shower right now. I have used it quite a bit over the last month. I was kind of surprised how much use I've gotten out of it. I mean, I don't use it every day. It's kind of like maybe twice a week I've been using it. And at first the scent was too much for me. This box even smells like it. The scent was like way too heavy. I said in my unboxing that I thought it smelled like a mix of Bath & Body Works Sweet Pea mixed with laundry detergent, and I stand by that wholeheartedly. But it has faded a bit, which is nice. The one thing I haven't really liked about it is that it kind of irritates my skin a little bit. I think it's probably because it's such a strong perfume, but it kind of like stings my skin, and I don't really enjoy that when I'm like taking a shower and I'm trying to kind of like relax and like do some like skincare. I don't want it to like sting my body. And so I've kind of not been using it very much because of that. But as the intensity has faded, the stinging has faded as well. But you'll have to let me know. Have you had that issue? Maybe I'm like alone in this and I just have really sensitive skin. I don't know. I also got a bunch of Luxie brushes. Now, I think this is all of them. Actually, I know I'm missing the lip brush in here because I think I actually put that away and like, I just don't really use the lip brush. But we got 3 face brushes. This one, I love. This I have 2 of now. This is a fantastic brush. It's the tapered highlight brush. I love it for under the eyes. I love it for highlight. I'll do like a light dusting of powder all over my face with it. Love it. This next one is the round top blender, and this is really great as well. This is great for foundation. I like it for powder, for kind of like stippling some powder on. Really nice. This one is probably my favorite though. Well, besides the like tapered highlighter, because I love that. But this is the Pro Precision Face. This is super interesting. So I've been using it for foundation, so I'll kind of like buff it into the skin, or I'll use it for powder to like set under my eyes, set around my face, and like spots that I'm wanting a little bit more coverage. This is just a really cool brush. And then we also just got like some eye brushes, and these have all been really nice as well. Nothing like out of the ordinary, but nice. Now I did mention I've been getting some great skincare in Boxy Luxe, and this is one of them. It's the Elemis Pro Collagen Marine Cream, and it's a day cream, anti-wrinkle day cream. This stuff is really nice. I've been using this not every morning, but probably 4 or 5 mornings a week. The thing I noticed though is that you really gotta let it set in place before you go in with any kind of makeup. So typically I'm like really don't have a lot of time in the morning, and so I'll put a moisturizer on and then just kind of go straight in with makeup, and that's not how this is gonna work. This doesn't work very well with that. It just kind of like balls off your face or like beads up into little pieces and it looks like dead skin. And so I like this, but I gotta let it like set for like a solid like at least 5 minutes. So, but other than that, it is really nice. We also got this blush and highlight palette from Wander Beauty. This is really nice. You have 3 shades. You've got like a really nice blush, another blush, and then this one is like a highlight shade. This is probably my most used color in this palette. This is really pretty, but I gotta go in like kind of light-handed with it. And then this highlight is really pretty, But I also have to be really careful with that because it can be a tad too dark for my skin tone, and so I gotta go like really light-handed with it, or else it looks like there's just like dark stuff on my face. But quality is really nice. Wear time isn't like fantastic, but it's not bad either. But it does look nice on the skin, so I do like this. I'll keep using this for sure. This I have been loving. This is from Lorac, and it's the Royal Treatment Primer and Mascara Duo. This is one of my favorite mascaras I've used in a really long time. So you have a primer on one end, which is a blue color instead of a white, which is really nice. The wand on that is like really soft and like super flexible, so it's really nice to get into your lashes. And then on the other side, you do have a black mascara, and this wand is like my ideal wand. I love wands like this that are kind of like long and skinny, and it just gives you a lot of like control when you're going in. I love this so much. I'm not wearing it today. I've been kind of like trying to cut back on how much I'm using it because I feel like I'm gonna go through this super fast since it's a primer on one side and a mascara on the other side. It is beautiful. It provides such great like lift to my lashes and a little bit of curl and tons of volume, and I really, really love it. This was like a really big surprise for me. I didn't think I was gonna like it, but I really do. Another product I've really been liking is this lip. This is the Tarteist lip paint in the shade Flaming Hot, and it's this really pretty like lip gloss. I put it on right before I started filming, but it kind of has worn off already. That is kind of the one thing I've noticed with this, is that it doesn't wear super well, but it's so comfortable. It doesn't feel like anything really on the lips. It's not really sticky or anything, so my guess is that's why it doesn't really last very long. But I'm gonna reapply it here. I didn't think I was gonna like this color because in the package it looks a little scary. It looks a little like pink with like a blue reflect, and it just looks really scary. But on the lips, I love it. It's super pretty. It adds like a nice amount of shine. There is definitely some glitter in it, but it's not anything like too intense. It smells so nice. It smells like, it reminds me of like makeup from when I was a kid for some reason. Like I'm having a hard time placing it, but it kind of smells like chocolatey, but also like a cookie. And I swear there was like a lip gloss or like a lip balm that smelled like this when I was a kid. I just don't remember what it was. If you know what I'm talking about, let me know, because it's driving me crazy that I can't remember what it is, but I remember it, and this smell is bringing things back, but I don't remember what. But I really enjoy this. It's super nice. I've been wearing it quite a lot. I've worn it over like liquid lipsticks, lip liners, but I really like it by itself as well. Something I don't have on me right now, I don't really know where it went. It was my least favorite thing from the box. It was a little clutch. It was like black and it was like this big, and it said Glam AF on it, and then it came with like this little power bank in it. One, the clutch was not cute. I don't like things like that. And then two, the power bank was awful. When I like went to use it the first time, I like got it all charged up, and I went to use it. I plugged it in my phone, and my husband was like, "What is that?" And I was like, "Oh, it's a little charger bank I got in like my Boxycharm." And he was like, "Let me see it." And I don't know like how big batteries are or like anything like that. I'm not into that kind of stuff. But he was like, "What's the charge like on that?" And I'm like, "I don't know." And he looked at it, he's like, "That's literally gonna give your phone like a quarter of a charge." And I was like, cool. So I did use it one time, and it literally charged my phone about 25%, and then it died. So I haven't used it since. I probably won't use it. I'm probably just gonna take it to the thrift store and donate it, because I have no use for that in my life. This I used once. This is the little straightener that we got from PYT, and it's a little like travel straightener, and I got it in this green color. It is really nice. Like I said, I used this once. I used it to curl my hair. I actually had my hair curled with this in a vlog. If I remember, I'll link it. But it was really cool. It was definitely different. This is kind of like my normal like wave that I go with, and it definitely was like more curly. But it took forever to do, because I literally had to take pieces like this big and then like curl each individual piece. And so while it looked cool, it definitely won't be my go-to. I won't be reaching for this a ton. And one thing that was kind of like hard is that the base of it, I wish it like rotated, like every single hair tool I have, this like rotates at the bottom so it doesn't get like all kinked weird like the cable. I understand it's a travel one, but they say this was like a $75 value, and I feel like if it was really that expensive, they would have put a little swivel thing in the bottom because it's annoying. But other than that, it's nice. I wouldn't pay $75 for it. I don't think you should pay $75 for it, but I liked it in my box, I guess. I don't think I'll even travel with it, but it's cool to have around, I guess. And the last thing that was in the box was from Violet Voss, and it's one of the Pro eyeshadow palettes in the Holy Grail style, or colors, whatever. This was the inside of the palette. Now I have used this quite a bit, and overall it's really nice. I feel like I have a hard time getting a bunch of different looks out of this. It's just very warm, which I enjoy. Like, I love a nice warm palette, but I feel like I don't really have a lot to go into. Like, all the transition shades that I would use are pretty much exactly the same. These browns, while they look super different on camera, once you put them on the eye, they look pretty much the same. This is super pretty, but it is ultra pigmented, and you have to be like very light-handed with it. And then this hashtag shade, this like orange, I haven't really used very much. The shimmers are nice. This one here is called Chill, or no, what is that called? So Jelly, that's right. This one I really like. It's kind of got like a little bit of a duochrome going on. This one is also really nice. Ploof here, it's a really nice highlight shade. So I guess overall I like this palette. I think the quality is great. I just am kind of uninspired looking at it. I end up with like a super similar look every time I use it. But it's nice. I'll keep it around. I'll get some use out of it. So that was everything from the December box. December Luxe box was great. But like I said earlier, I am quitting the Luxe box. I canceled my subscription. I just don't need all of that extra product and makeup in my life. But that was today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I love Boxycharm, like I said. I think it's such a great subscription, and it's such a great value. And you don't always get things that you love. You're not always gonna get like the perfect color or anything like that, but it's just such a fun way to try different makeup and stuff that you wouldn't normally try. And so I love it. But thank you so much for joining me today, guys. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe down below if you haven't already. I would love to have you around. And until next time, bye guys.